Alright, hello guys, this is Fiction Observer here, okay? Today, I'm gonna start a small, tiny little series on my channel called Death Battle Suggestions or Death Battles that should have happened. And I'm gonna start with the first episode. Now, first of all, there's been some hints of a next death battle between the Hulk and Doomsday, which I already made my prediction on my last video. So if you if you want to see my last video, click on my page or my channel and look down on my videos and find Hulk versus Doomsday death battle prediction. So you'll see my opinion on what the outcome could probably, turn out once the death battle happens. Sorry. So anyway, this episode is a suggestion on what on death battles that should have really happened. First of all, now the way I see it, I mean, the death battles are pretty entertaining, but I just feel as if, in my opinion, certain battles should have really happened, and they would have actually been more fitting. Like, excuse me. Like, for example, Superman versus Goku. Okay, yes, that happened, but I believe that probably. I believe that Goku should probably fight another opponent that would be, pretty much a little bit, similar to him. Same with Superman. But in this death battle, I like to have characters that have somewhat, similarities to each other. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about a suggestion called Hulk versus Asura. Now, for those who don't know Asura, if you play the anime-based video game called Asura's Wrath, well, you may know a thing or two about this character. Now, the reason why I suggest this death battle should actually happen is because both characters they both get stronger when they get angry. And so, I mean, people can say, oh, Asura is a ripoff of the Hulk. Yeah, he's very similar to the Hulk, but in my opinion, I kind of find Asura, a lot cooler than the Hulk. But anyway, let's just talk about Hulk versus Asura. These two characters get stronger by anger. The angrier they get, the stronger they get. And they have no limits to how much strength they gain from this particular emotion. Yeah, they do seem like they would be pretty much the same, but they have some small differences from one another. So I'm just gonna, try to do some comparisons. So let's transition over to the Hulk first. Alright, the Incredible Hulk, known as Bruce Banner. So, we already know his story. Bruce Banner was a scientist who studies gamma radiation and tried to create a gamma bomb. And the experiment went out of control, and the man was transformed into a green behemoth of mass destruction and pure anger, the Hulk. We already know that the Hulk, we already know how it goes. The Hulk gets stronger and stronger when he gets angry. So, but what I want to point out is that the Hulk, he's not just basically just pure strength. The Hulk is a walking, living gamma bomb. He's a walking being of gamma energy. This is really dangerous too. He's like a living nuclear bomb, you could say. But I suppose in the Marvel universe, the Hulk is gamma bombs are a lot more powerful than even nuclear bombs. But back on topic, and not only this, his regeneration, his healing factor is up to par with Wolverine's, if not better than Wolverine's. there has been some times where the Hulk and Wolverine have been, clash fists with each other. Now, even though the Hulk is a lot stronger than Wolverine, the Hulk has some specific weaknesses. One weakness that the Hulk has is that his intelligence is limited. I mean, he's just basically pure muscle. I mean, the Hulk is, don't get me wrong. The Hulk is pretty smart, but his intelligence is limited. Here's the thing though. When you're angry, you don't think straight. You're not thinking correctly. You're just thinking with your fists. And I'm not saying that the Hulk is dumb, but I'm sorry. Like people who are smarter than the Hulk can outwit him. Another weakness is that there's been some characters who can pretty much suck the gamma radiation out of the Hulk and revert him back to being Bruce Banner. I forgot this one Hulk villain. I forgot who he was, and I forgot his name, but he's like, it's like he controls lightning, and he's like a skeleton. I forgot his name. He's from some kind of team that kind of reminds me a bit of the Fantastic Four, but either way, and the third weakness is adamantium and vibranium can pierce his skin. Yes, the Hulk. The Hulk does. No, his strength does get stronger by anger, but it's also his durability. He has remarkable durability, almost up to par with the Juggernaut from in Marvel Comics. Now, the thing is that the vibranium and adamantium is these type of metals are like one of the strongest metals on Earth in the Marvel universe. So they can easily pierce the Hulk's skin. I mean, sure, the Hulk is very durable, but if we look at the Juggernaut has an advantage over Hulk in terms of durability. I'm not trying to degrade or belittle the Hulk, but the Juggernaut is like almost equal to Hulk. It's like the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Now, the thing is, the Hulk is physically stronger than the Juggernaut, but the Juggernaut, he's more durable than the Hulk. So it's like equal in some sense. So like I was saying, yeah, the Hulk is a force to be reckoned with. And not to mention, yeah, the dude has accomplished a lot of crazy feats in the Marvel Universe. I would name them all out, but I can't really, because this is not a death battle. I'm just explaining, and I'm just like giving out my opinion on who would win in a fight in these death battle suggestions. Okay? Now, we transition over to Asura. So, for those who don't really know Asura, just listen up, okay? Now, Asura, the demigod who is a guardian general who protects the Earth from these monsters. I forgot what's the name of those monsters in the game, but still, the guy is a demigod, and he has mantra. Mantra is a cosmical energy that flows through the gods, and they increase by their emotions, and it gives them strength too. So, excuse me. So with Asura is the demigod of wrath. His mantra energy levels increase when he gets angry. So yeah, just like the Hulk, he gets stronger when he gets angry. And unlike the Hulk, Asura is far more experienced in fighting, and he's a lot older than the Hulk in a sense. And he's a lot more skilled in combat. Yeah, I mean, he may be a bit of a brawler, but Asura does know some forms of martial arts. So I can say though he's more skilled than even the Hulk. Now and trust me, this demigod is like almost up to the point, like he's like, almost Superman level, depending on what version of Superman I can compare him to. Now let's take a look at and there's one other thing. In the game, it might remind you a little bit of Dragon Ball in a sense, because like Super Saiyans, the demigods have transformations like Asura. Asura has many different forms, and these forms also accelerate his abilities and his strength to devastating levels. So, excuse me. So this pretty much makes Asura a very, very, very formidable foe, even to the Hulk. Now let's talk about his weaknesses. Despite being powerful, Asura here at first glance, Asura at first glance, yeah, he is strong, but he has a thing called the Mantra Reactor. The Mantra Reactor is the power source of Ashura's in power or his strength. So he can only take so much. He can only take so much when he gets angry, because otherwise, folks, the Mantra Reactor will overheat, and it's up to the point where Ashura will die when he gets angry. So yeah, that pretty much that pretty much sucks. It does suck, but at the end of the game, he was able to surpass the limitations of the Mantra Reactor. So yeah, just letting you guys know, that's spoiler. So sorry for those who haven't played the game or even seen the game. Anyway, from what I can see, there are some advantages and disadvantages. Oh, and I forgot to mention one other weakness for Asura. Sometimes in his fights, depending on how much force he puts into his punches, Asura can actually lose his arms. Now he can regenerate. He can regenerate his arms, but it's only if he gets angry enough. I mean, by his anger, he heals faster. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, but yeah, Asura versus Hulk. How would this battle go between these two brutes of like mass destruction? This battle could go either way, but there are some. But I'm just going to admit, though, there are some differences on their anger. Now, you see, first of all, just looking. I mean, for people who played Ashura's Wrath. First of all, in Ashura's Wrath, from what I can see, when Ashura gets angry, his strength increases it increases a lot faster. When he gets angry, his strength increases a lot faster than even the Hulk. When Hulk gets angry, his strength, his power increases at a pretty much of a slow rate in the duration of the fight. So let me just say this. I would just say the outcome of the battle. I'm not being biased, but I'm just looking at the differences between these characters. I would go with Asura because going by age-wise, I would just say, Asura is a lot more experienced than the Hulk, and he's a lot more skilled in hand-to-hand combat. And his anger, his power increases at a faster rate than even the Hulk's. So when you look at it this way, when Asura gets angry, his strength, his power like shoots through the roof at rapid, at fast levels. Sorry, I'm just like trying to explain this as good as possible. So the reason why I would just say I lean on Asura is because this guy has accomplished a lot of crazy feats compared to the Hulk, in my personal opinion, and he gets stronger a lot faster than even the Hulk when he gets angry. So like I said, if you people can like notice the differences between how they get stronger, it's just with the Hulk, when he gets angry, his strength increases at a slow rate. With Asura, he gets stronger a lot faster than even the Hulk. So yeah, their anger builds up at a different pace, at a different rate or pace. So in my opinion, when they're fighting each other, Asura would most likely get a lot stronger at a faster rate before the Hulk could even reach his maximum potential. So, excuse me. So yeah, in my personal opinion, I say Asura would definitely win. Now, I'm pretty sure people would disagree with me, or try to say, "Oh, the Hulk could beat the Asura." I mean, if you disagree, I get it. I mean, we all have our opinions. So I mean, if you want to give out your explanation why you maybe think, "Oh, Asura would win against the Hulk," or why Hulk would win against Asura, leave a comment below. And if you want more videos like this on death battle suggestions, please go on my page and subscribe if you wanted to. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out.